Previously on Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. Woo! 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 There it goes! Holy shit! Wow! Damn! Damn! Oh, wow! Did you guys see that? It was awesome, right? Oh! And now, for his finale.
I want to keep it. Oh my god, is that cool? Road trip. No, dude, what are you doing? Love you, man. Together, Nishiki.
口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよ
Oh my god! Are they finally meeting?
好きで 好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも
Oh my god! Surprise! Kiryu-chan! Oh fuck! Are we still claiming Kiryu didn't kill anybody?
ほんとバカねあんた信じるばかりで親父でした強い女のふり切なさに夜風浴びる
Oh my god!
一人になって3年が
What the hell? When was that?
街並みさえ変わりましたなのにどうして未練だけ置き去りほんまにろくな男やない揃いの指輪外しますざまみのせいせいするわいい加減待ってても
Let's go!
バカみたい
おじさん
NicoB! Back with some more Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. When we last left off, ha, old man, you thought Daidoji would be the one to kill you, but no, it is your son. That's right, Tsuneo is all pissed at his dad for not trusting him with the secret of Onomichi. Turns out he already fucking knew it, dummy. And he'd been working behind the scenes to secure a deal with Daidoji to carry the legacy after his father was gone. But I'm still alive, what do you tip? That's good. I was starting to think Final Boss was gonna be that old man. That's like 100 years old. That would have been hilarious. But anyway, after the old man's funeral, Kiryu met up with Sumaya, who gave him the deets that he and the boys are being hunted down for revealing the secret of Onomichi and for knowing what the truth is. Because the public doesn't entirely get it, and they're still trying to keep it hush-hush in that way, but at the very least, they want to get Kiryu out of the way so he doesn't spill any more of what it actually is about. In other news, Haruka's awake, yay! Leading to a heartfelt reunion where Kiryu goes and stands in a corner. For fuck's sakes, Kiryu! Hug your daughter, you dumb shithead! So Kiryu and the boys gather together to go face off against Sugai, who of course is in Millennium Tower, because we just love breaking into this fucking tower at the end of these games. But uh-oh, it looks like Sumeya's up there. Has he turned against us? And after giving him a thorough beating, oh no, it's because Kiyomi was kidnapped. And Kiryu has to kill Sumaya if he wants Kiyomi to live. But Sumaya decides he's just gonna do it himself. Unfortunately, that's not good enough for him. And they just murder her anyway. What the, wow. Seriously? At least that's what it seems to be. It cut to black. Who knows though? Maybe he missed. And Sumaya dies. Really, kind of depressing way to go. Yeah, I gotta say, man, if that's really the end for Kiyomi, it's like, man, that just sucks. That's just like really sad because she was a great character. I'm not saying that necessarily was like that's bad writing or something. No, not exactly like that. Just really sad. I do think it's a little weird that they cut to black, but maybe it was just like I said, it might be that it was just too much. But I think we've seen other people get fucking killed who were like innocent people. Like Serena died and other folks, but I don't know. We saw Tachibana get tortured and fucking his head like caved in Yakuza 0, so I don't know, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know why they would have kept her alive though, to be fair. But anyway, last episode, Rixic2 said, Yakuza 6 is important as the last game in Kiryu's saga for an easily missed reason. Yakuza 6 is Yakuza 1. This game begins with Kiryu going to jail for a crime he did not commit, merely to do what he thinks is right, much as he did in Yakuza. He then returns from jail to find an important woman in his life. Yumi in 1 and Haruka in 6 have vanished. And like Haruka, Haruto now fills the role of a child with an absent mother, with Haruka being in a coma, much like how Yumi was on the run. Kiryu then proceeds to travel with said child in tow, while said child also becomes the target for several criminal organizations. The Rose family also serves to reflect Kiryu's respect and love for Kazama. Kazama died telling Kiryu he was the one who killed his parents, which was why Sunflower existed, to give all the kids a place to go so he could ensure they didn't suffer any further for his deeds. Hirose killed Nagumo's and Matsunaga's fathers in order to keep the secret of Onomichi, taking them in so he could watch out for them and hopefully let them kill him one day for what he did. Kiryu also sees the love triangle between him, Yumi, and Nishiki through 4 different people. Nagumo, Kiyomi, and Ino represent the childhood friends aspect of what they had, while Nagumo, Kiyomi, and Sumaya represent the Yakuza side of it. Sumaya even physically reflects Nishiki in several ways, and like Nishiki, he died at Millennium Tower in an attempt of self-sacrifice. This is why the game is so meaningful and why it's becoming so hard on Kiryu. He's seeing some of the worst memories of his life resurface and feeling just as powerless now as he did then. Wow, that's cool. Damn, you're right. There is a ton here that does parallel Kiwami 1. I'd been saying like this is, to me, the game felt like this is what Kiwami or what Yakuza 3 almost tried to be, right? With him, like Kiryu in some ways finding some level of happiness, right? And some level of peace. Granted, he's kind of, in the middle of like trying to find Haruka and she's in a coma and all that shit's happening. So it's not exactly the case, but more just his interactions and hanging out with the boys of Onomichi, like I don't know, I just hadn't seen Kiryu just be like that chill and seemingly content in a long time. But you're right, it's actually just Kiwami 1 told way better. Like way better. I swear to God, I better not play this game and Jingu comes back from the fucking dead as a cyborg again, all right? He's done that for the last fucking 5 games now and I'm getting sick of it. But Rixic, thank you so much for the insanely interesting and enlightening comment. That I didn't even hit me, but you're absolutely right. That's such a cool theming. And it's that reason you are comment of the day. Yeah, guys, you guys are really helping me appreciate the story even more. Like, I'm already enjoying it, but like these interesting deep dives into characters like Sumaya and Sugai and even Tsuneo, who you guys even said as much as like people have really probably felt more that like Sumaya should be the final boss. And I sort of get that to an extent. Granted, we've already fought him now twice, right? Actually, 3 times after that last fight. So we already, I think clearly could, you know, keep up with him. I feel like having him as the final boss fight is a lot like Kuwana from Lost Judgment, where it's just like, dude, I fought you so many fucking times now. But Iwami is actually sort of similar to Kiryu, in that he defied his father's wishes to not become a Yakuza. But the difference being that Kazama did he like relented. He allowed Kiryu to choose his path, while Tsuneo didn't. He denied it and basically made Tsuneo resent him. Damn, that's also a good point. But I definitely would say that the story, like, dude, Kiwami 1 is still my least favorite game. Like, it's not a terrible game or anything, and the Majima Everywhere system is awesome, but, like, that story of that game is such balls and does such a disservice to, like, great characters like Nishiki from Yakuza 0. I know. Yakuza 0 happened way, way, way after Kiwami, or the original Yakuza 1, but I still feel like they should have, like, adjusted parts of the story. I think they could have done some things to make it less stupid, because most of these games are so self-contained that like adjusting plot elements, I don't think would really like hurt future games. It's like, oh God, the continuity's broken. It doesn't make any sense. It's just like, you could have told that story in a better way. It would have been a way more work, but you know, that's just my thought. But I am glad then if they are essentially taking a second crack at that story through Kiryu's final game here, then I'm just glad to see that, man. Yeah, they're kind of killing it, man. I really do love this story a lot. I hope that they stick the landing. That's the one thing that I'm like, like slightly worried about, simply because that sort of is kind of what was one of the big problems of Yakuza 5 for me. I think I probably would have rated Yakuza 5 higher if it had stuck the landing better. So I better not fight Tsuneo or something in the end, and then like some random dickhead comes out, or one of the guys that was, Nagumo comes out. He's suddenly a bad guy. Then I'll be like, fucking you, fuck you. I must be so pissed. But all right, guys, I have a feeling this is likely going to be the last episode of this. So Nagumo's waiting for me on the rooftop. He's gonna now reveal to me that he's actually the final boss, and everything I just joked about is true. And then Nico will jump off the edge of this building and end the Let's Play. Who's gonna come to the rooftop, huh?
Kiryuの兄貴、他の門はもう出て行った。俺に何か話があるんだろう、南雲。岩見恒夫は明日クルスタケルの葬儀の後、造船所に行くはずです。確かか。陽明連合会の2代目襲名じゃ言うて、広島に招集がかかっとる。いいのに探りを入れさせたんじゃ。東上会の菅井も来るらしいで。わしは奴らを刺し違えてでも殺す。兄貴もそのつもりなんじゃろ。ああ。ほいじゃが、わしと兄貴だけで十分じゃ。一家の連中も秋山さんもこれ以上巻き込めん。俺もそのつもりだった。どうやら俺とお前で死ぬ時は一緒になりそうだな、兄弟。そいつは今日初めて聞くニュースじゃ。
Damn, Kiryu.
わしはもういつ出てもですけ。ほいじゃが兄貴はそうもいかんじゃろ。
You're probably gonna go fight that Amon guy, right?
カムロ町に別れを言う時間はまだあります。わしはセレナの中で待っとりますけ。用が済んだら声かけてつかさい。ほいじゃ。
Yeah, also gonna go find that fucking cat. I've been looking for all Let's Play. He's out there somewhere, I know it. I want to find you, Mr. Kitty. So we found 9 Kamurochō, wherever's headed, I need to be ready. What is this? Have you heard? A rumor is spreading that you can take pictures of ghosts in Kamurochō. Rumors say the phenomenon is tied to some mysterious photograph. You hold one of these photographs and you might feel yourself shudder as you pass by a certain location. Try taking a picture and you might... Oh, you're telling me this now? Okay. Okay. You're gonna stop me? I'm sad now. Oh, wait, shit. What was that? Oh, hey, look, it's my old pal, Joe Mo. Listen, I knew that I was just gonna call for some point. I'm like, hey, where is it? All right, there it is. I find it funny that he's just fucking calling me now.
Kazuma Kiryu, my eternal rival, the time has come yet again. I await you on my floating island.
What? A floating... What are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? Okay. Okay, Joe Amon. I'll see you soon. Him. For 10 years, I've been dealing with this shit. Or this will be, like, significant in ways. This is, like, the last time, right? Like, all these fights are canon, by the way. Watch this be the hardest one in the entire series. Watch this one actually be like the fucking most monstrous fight. And, you know, by all accounts, it probably should be. Yeah, this is the last time we're gonna be doing this shit. At least with Kiryu. I'm sure Ichiban's probably gonna have its own version of some Amon. I actually hope that since this is likely the last one, that they do something special. Like he finally just acknowledges Kiryu's strength and then just says, you know what? You're the best, Kiryu. I give up. I think that'd be really great. That'd be a beautiful bow on this story here, you know? I mean, why would he just do it this time as opposed to every other time it being him? I don't know, man, but I think it'd be kind of nice. Yeah, so there's actually no pharmacy. I think maybe I already noticed that earlier in the Let's Play, but in Kamurochō. There is a pharmacy in Onomichi, just not in Kamurochō. So I've basically just been going to the fucking the Ryzap place and buying a bunch of fucking protein there. Because that actually heals you a decent amount. Is this gonna be enough? Maybe. I don't have really that much money, to be honest. I'd prefer not to grind it out. Okay, before we do anything though, something I have to do. I have to know. Mr. Kitty, are you just gonna decide to show up? We're at the end of all things here, okay? If you're gonna show up, now is the time. All Let's Play, I've been looking for your stupid ass. And you have denied me. You're supposed to... Oh my god, it's just show up and I believe it! Oh my god! Holy shit! On fucking plan, I really do. Wow! Holy shit, wow! Mr. Kitty, I don't believe it, you're here! I'm just gonna give you the best one, okay? I don't feel like looking up whatever it is that you actually like. I'm just gonna give you the one that works for everybody. This is the expensive stuff. This better only take... Oh, god damn it, you're... Oh, no. Are you gonna... Is this gonna take more... No, you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hey! Come on! You're not gonna make me look for you again! No, don't leave again! I only have fucking 3 chances to do this! Oh my god. You fat asshole. No! No, Mr. Kitty, you fucking dickhead! Why? Why? Why are you had to be one of the ones that took multiple? Oh, you fucking fat shithead! Ah! I'm gonna go get myself killed by a car now. I was so happy, and now I'm so sad again. There's no way he's gonna show up that easily again, right? I think I have to, like, really leave the area here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I can... I don't think I can go back to Onomichi. Oh my god, I don't have enough money to even use the taxi. Shit. Mr. Kitty, you're costing me an arm and a leg. All right, I'm going to Amon's Island, Mr. Kitty. You better fucking be here when I come back. This fucking island. What the hell is this island?
久しぶりだな、桐生一馬。
Wow, he's talking to me with a voice. It's crazy.
貴様を倒すことが我が一族の宿願。もはや手段は選ばぬ。今こそ貴様を倒し、我らアーモン一族が最強であることを示すとき。行くぞ、桐生。
Wow, okay, I was just kind of hopping right to it, huh? Oh god. Let's go, you dumb bitch. Let's see how you do against my epic drop kicks. Shit. Yeah! Didn't give a fuck ton of health. Yep, you do a fuck ton of damage, as expected. This music's funky. Oh god. Front flip. Shit. Oh yeah. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Just takes that shit. Listen, man. I know better than. Uh-oh, weird shit's happening. Oh no, he's summoning drones. He's gonna start shooting bullets or something at me, right? Oh god, oh god, I'm bouncing. This music. It's getting crazy. It's getting wild. Why does it have Christmas lights on it? Stop dodging me. Fucker. Yeah! Ow, ow. Oh, yeah. Ba-na-na-na. Oh, god, he's done messing around. And so am I. Is this thing gonna do anything? Oh god, here comes the second one. What are they doing? They're just like flying around. They ain't firing at me. Oh god. There's 4 of them. What? Holy shit, how many more are we gonna put on the screen here? Oh, uh-oh. He dropped a Roomba. Is it a good Roomba? I don't think it's a good Roomba. What in the fuck? Oh god, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. Oh god, oh god, oh god, what's happening? Oh, yeah. Okay, now they're starting to do stuff. Oh, hey. Did you get hit by your own explosion here? Oh, God. The fucking Roombas. Grab the Roomba. Ow. 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 Because they're shoving into me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god. There's a lot of fucking drones, bro. Cool anime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bullshit's happening. Oh, my ass. Okay, so all the drones decide to explode. This is the power of my dropkick Stromon. Behold them. Fear them. This really is the best way to go about this, to be honest. Engage him. Do not engage him normally. Engage him in the cheapest way possible because He's not gonna play nice or fair. That's the way you always have to face these fights. It's just do whatever you have to. It doesn't matter. Ugh. Regular mechanics go out the window. Oh god. Oh guys, get the shield up and my shit's not doing anything. Now what do I gotta do? Maybe I get a different heat action? I mean, fucking, how many other heat actions do I even have in this game? Can I grab you? Probably not. Oh, God. What the fuck? How is that hitting me? Ah! Dude. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do at the end there? What do you want from me? Well, that sucked. Dude, what the hell? He just kept dodging every single one of my drop kicks. What the hell? Are you learning between fucking deaths here? You fat asshole. Oh my god. He just deletes your fucking health. Oh, dude, this is so fucking cheap. Fuck you. Fucking, I can't even run over to him to do anything because I keep getting hit by these dumb drones. Ah! Get away from me! Ah, what the fuck? How are you supposed to get away from that, man? Fuck. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? You get the stupid shield up. I have to do something with the Roombas, right? It's gonna be some gimmick like that. The problem is I keep getting interrupted by the stupid drones. Oh my, dude, what the fuck, dude? Get stun locked the shit. I literally cannot get out of it. I wish I had weapon cheese, but Kiryu's just too good to carry a weapon in this game. Yeah, ahead of him with the Roomba. Jesus Christ, doing some little damage. This guy's got like guts or something from Guilty Year. Why, you dumb bitch. Damn it, dude, I ran out of healing. Fuck. Okay, Tire Drop is being very effective on this guy, I will say. As per usual, right? Yeah, dude, this is working very well. Very well. Oh god, and then he's with this bullshit. Oh god, I'm dead. You fucker. You son of a fucking bitch. This fucking move, dude. This fucking move. I didn't want to have to grind out for fucking money. I want to see this like, can I do this? The answer is no. Okay, bought some good healing from this fucko. Hopefully I should be able to beat this guy now. What? What the fuck? Why did it blow up in my hand? I just picked it up. Fuck you, dude. What the fuck? Fucking Tiger Drop the shit out of you, fucker. Ah! Fuck you, Joe. Damn. That was definitely one of the more annoying Amon fights. The drones were really annoying. No, mostly foul.
幾人もの敵を倒し血を吐くような鍛錬を重ねて何者にも負けぬ強さを求め続けているのになぜ貴様には勝てぬさあなおいアモお前俺のところに来る気はねえか何を言っている今ちょっと仲間を集めていてな
お前が来てくれりゃ100人力だ。
バカな。
What?
なぜ貴様の仲間になる？
Really? You're gonna ally him this late in the
修羅場
game?
の数には不自由させねえ。強くなりてんだろ。うってつけじゃねえか。それに俺の命を狙ってるなら近くにいた方が都合がいいだろ。力を貸してくれ、アモン。その代わりお前の好きな時にいつでも襲ってくりゃいい。返り討ちにするけどな。
Shh.
いいだろう。後で自分がいかに甘い考えをしていたか思い知るがいい。
決まりだな。よろしく頼むぞ。
Well, I guess this about as good as I can expect then. Not really much of acknowledgement, just more just he joins me for this
アモン
game.
一族飼いならせるなだと思うな。
Bro, it's over! We can get it! Amon! Just a regular old bitch. Do I have an SR version of him? I might. I think I got some code for him. Alright, holy shit. I don't know where that would rank in the Amon fights. It's hard to remember how all of them are. I definitely remember Zero being pretty tough, but it was also the first time I ever did it. I don't know. I feel like I remember Zero being the hardest one. I don't know. I think it's gonna be either like Zero or Judgment or Lost Judgment. I can't remember. It's one of those games that had a really hard Amon fight. It was like, it had a bunch of fucking gimmicks to it. And this one was, I'd say this one wasn't easy. We've definitely had some easier ones. There were a few that were, I think Kiwami 2 was the easiest one if I remember. It was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like piss easy. This was definitely somewhere in the middle. It was a pretty annoying one though. The drones definitely made it pretty aggravating. Let me check actually. I already had an Amon, right? It actually is a better one. That's good. I like that. At least it's better than the one I could just get from a code. Yeah, it was bronze, and then he's a silver. Yeah, and actually, also to get the money to buy the healing stuff, I learned that it's actually best to do it through this. Yeah, they've got these Amon fights in here, and this last one gives you 200,000 every time you beat it. It's actually a little hard too. They can't actually beat your ass here. But yeah, it was definitely the best way to get money. I was trying to run around the city and like after drinking a money soda to see if that would like get them to drop money. But even then, they were not dropping money that frequently. It was just like, I think it just increases the money that they do drop, but not the chances of dropping it. But all right, guys, we did it. We fucking did it. We tackled all the sub stories that are not related to the hostess stuff, because fuck that. I think. Wait. What the hell was this one on the bottom? Oh, it's the completion point, right? Yeah. There's always one on the bottom that's like, so if I got these 4 other ones, then it would be like, then it unlocks this one down here to give you, you completed all of this. Or maybe Miss Kiryu's her last chance. Oh shit! No, he fucking reset! Oh, god damn it, I had to load my game up. I had to load my fucking game up, you sack of shit, to fucking... Oh, you motherfucker. You stupid piece of shit cat. I had to load my game up to fucking get money to buy healing items. Just kidding, you're a fat asshole. Oh, I can sit over here. I didn't see that. Mr. Kitty, I just want you to know that I fucking hate you. Mr. Kitty. Oh my god! Holy shit! Mr. Kitty, you're so real. I put on my 3D glasses like you're really there in front of me. Whoa. This is the power of Mr. Kitty. All right, get the fuck off me. Oh god, I lost my head for a second. I want you to know this isn't worth it at all. Mr. Kitty, you motherfucker. You're a piece of shit. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Kitty. Ruin the game just like you ruin everything. I'm gonna go beat the final boss now, alright? You can't stop me. You can't stop me, Mr. Kenny. Well, here we go, guys. Time for, oh, god damn it. Just get out of my, Alright, time for this. Time to see how this shit ends, man. I will say, Kiryu really just kind of raised his death flex there when he was like, we'll die as brothers. It's like, holy shit, dude. Whoa, hey. Why are you assuming you're gonna die here, Kiryu, huh? What makes this mission any more deadly than any of the other times you've, like, faced off with some final boss? Come on. Don't look at this optimistically. Stop raising your own death flags, damn it. Alright, Broseph. I know we were enemies at the start of this game, but, yeah, I mildly enjoy you now.
兄貴、もうカムロ町に思い残したことはありませんの。ほいじゃったら、最後の蹴りつけに行きますんで。ええですかいの。
I am ready.
ああ、行こう。
Fucking old man. Damn, poor Kiyomi. Who's that guy?
尾道神外町本社で今日午後岩見平蔵会長の車窓が営まれました。超大和級とされる謎の戦艦が浮上後、十分な説明のないまま拳銃自殺を遂げた岩見会長ですが、
By blasting himself in the face with a
岩見先生
shotgun.
がこの難局をどう乗り越えるか、市の後継者である岩見恒夫社長の今後の動向が注目されます。
Don't go out of blaze of glory too. Come on. Oh, we're gonna be battling on top of this fucking giant ship. Holy shit! So I'm gonna make this final fight with a bunch of thugs a cutscene. Because I'm sick of it! Thanks, Frieza.
大したもんですな。お待ちしてました。二代目クルスタケル襲名のいい余興になります。
すぐに三代目が必要になる。
わしは染谷優が嫌いじゃなかったんですがの。あの美人ママもかわいそうなことしたと思うとる。
腰ミス。
広島のこの土地であんたに勝ち目はありませんよ、桐生さん。
勝ち負けに来てるんじゃねえ。お前らさえこの世から消えてなくなりゃ全部蹴りがつく。
わしら死にに来とるんじゃ。
踊れる！かかってくんならそん格好で来いや！行くぜ！
Fucking wearing my funeral outfit here. Yeah! Nagamo kick. Oh, hell yeah. Kanjiko Shimizu, captain of the Yomei Alliance. You've been asking for this, you bitch. You and all your fucking generic looking thugs too. Taste the power of my ultimate skill, the drop kick. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck. I just got done beating Joe Mo, okay, come on. I'm gonna go fight you guys now. Damn it, they have barrels around them. I can't possibly get through that. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Get over here. Swing me right round. Now, time for my ultimate super drop kick. Ah! 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 Yeah! Ow! Yeah! Ah! That was cool. Yeah! Front kick. Come here, bitch. Fuck you, you're some easy piece of shit. She'll kill me. She was cool. She was fucking super nice. Get your fat ass up, Koshimizu. So get your fucking fat ass up. No, 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 no. I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Talking about you're messing with my fucking rhythm here. Ah! Uh-oh. No, Doggy Bow! Ow! Ow! That's okay, we're in the fight. That's a story cut, right? Oh god! That doesn't count as plot stabbing, right? Oh god! Why do you have all your health back? That's not fair. Oh god. Okay, that's it. Ow! That feels good. Do it again. Hit me. Stab me harder, daddy. Front flip. Piece of shit. NicoB! Don't be a bitch, NicoB. Come on. Yeah, that's right. What? Walk that stab off. Holy shit. Give me all that EXP. High five. Oh! Is that bitch dead? I hope he is. Crush his skull with my fist.
そろそろ終わりにするか、菅井。
ええ。
What the fuck? Come on, guys! Date! For the love of God! You had one job!
なんでじゃ。
本庄という東京の刑事を知っているか。
何？
今日の昼、その本庄に警察上層部から
How the shit?
ある特命が下されたんだよ。伊達という刑事を見張り、そいつが違法に監禁している赤ん坊とその母親を救出するようにと。
What?
本庄？なんでここは？伊達さん、あなたこそなんでこんな真似をしたんです？どういうことだ？誰の命令でここに？伊達さん、これは監禁の現行犯です。無駄な抵抗はしないでください。違うぞ本庄。こいつは遥たちを狙う連中の差し金だ。
Hunter, are you serious, bro? How bad are you at your job?
手を回してる。私への命令は正規の手続きで下されているんです。連れて行け。
What the what? Holy shit, what the fuck? Was that even necessary? I guess they didn't want them following, right?
女とガキを死なせたくなきゃ指一本動かすな
As I punch you. Ow.
貴様。
おっと4代目あんたは東上会と陽明連合会をいっぺんに敵に回したんだ。なめてんのだ
Ow!
てめえも6代目俺を甘く見やがって
Fucking shit.
死ねえ
All you did was piss me off.
どけ菅井あんたじゃ殴り殺すのに時間がかかる父は俺の本質を見誤っていたよ俺にはあの人を超える野心と抑えきれねえ力への渇きがあった日の当たる道を歩かせようって親心がかえってあだになった押さえつけられりゃ反発するのが子供ってやつじゃねえか裏社会でこそ生きるこの俺の才能に親父は気づいていたはずなのにな伝説の極道クルスタケルの名は俺が名乗るべき名だ10数える前に立て出なきゃ女を殺す
おじさん
おっと無理かな
The boys.
踊れはこっち
Oh
じゃ
hell yeah! There's no guards outside at least.
岩見さん兄貴頭はるかとハルトは俺らが守ります
抜け駆けしたんは後でみっちり説教したるけあんたら立てや立ってつかさい兄貴
兄貴立て
この死に損ないが
Bitch, I'm a fucking dragon.
誰に喧嘩売ったかこれからたっぷり思い知らせてやるぜ
ふざけるな
岩見さん
踊れの相手はこっちじゃ
This one's for you, baby.
もう思い残すことは何もねえ俺と一緒に地獄まで付き合ってもらうぜ岩見の坊ちゃん
Holy shit!
お前らだけは生かしちゃおけねえ全部ここで終わらしてやる行くぜ
Let's fucking do this shit, Kiryu. boys. Got me, old man. Blaster coming off. So they want me, see over want me shipbuilding. And a bunch of other shit. Let's do this. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up, bitch. Pissed off the wrong motherfucker. Hot kick. Charging up. Oh god. Command grab. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. No. It's a no-no. Oh, I can do that too, you dumb bitch. Come on. Come here. That's it. Rumble it! That's right, racked all over there, Saneo.
Mate. もうお前が地獄へ来るのを待ちかねてる人たちが大勢いる。
What a badass line.
お前は極道の世界に仇を巻き込む外道だ。地元で不甲斐女とガを殺せ撃ち殺せ
No! Ow!
投げ棒くそー
Good thing his aim is shit, Yuta, no! Holy shit.
Yakuza Kiryuの兄貴よ
Nagano is still kicking.
短い夢だったか。
Taking the easy way out. What a bitch. This old man about to eat shit too.
Yokatta, Haruka.
そんな満足そうな顔しないでよ。死なないでおじさん。諦めるな。
ユウタとハルトと幸せにな。
おじさん。おじさん。
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that definitely got me a little bit. Definitely got me a bit. Definitely was how I was afraid it would go. Man, Kiryu took was a brutal beating for that he got in this one. All because he was trying to protect them. Final bosses in this game were a couple of big shitheads though. Holy crap. Literally doing like just anything to win, you know? Like, Tsuneo was definitely no Ryuji, right? And I think that's sort of the difference. I think that's why the final boss had to be like this. Because I think any other honorable, quote-unquote honorable Yakuza wouldn't kill Kiryu. Even if they managed to somehow beat him, which in a fair fight, that's sort of the point, right? In a fair fight, you can't beat Kiryu. So the only way that shit is gonna happen, where he's truly like, where his life gets brought to an end, is if they're a cheap shithead, right? Taiga was in this game. I'm glad Nagamo didn't, and it seemed like Nagamo survived. Uh-huh. 1 month later. All right, are they about to show that was a fake out? He's actually fine. Oh, is that Kiyomi's and Sumeya's daughter?
キヨちゃんはずっとあんたのことを気にかけとったんじゃ。
Oh.
3つの時に別れたんちゃったの。覚えてるんか？母ちゃんのこと。
写真でだけ。でもお父さんがいろいろ話してくれた。
染谷が？
お父さんの仕事のせいでお母さんは出ていくしかなかったって。お父さんはいつも自分が悪いんだって言ってた。
そうか。ほいじゃが、あいつはあんたのことを大事に育てとったんじゃな。のう、キヨちゃん。
What?
うん。
Huh? Did he miss? What happened? Okay, that I was not expecting to pull a twist on this one. Even though they cut to black.
まさか清美さんが無事でおったとはの。小清水のやつがかくまっとったんじゃって。
小清水は空砲で清美さんを撃ったんです。
What?
彼女を助けようと自分で腹刺した染谷に小清水もなんか感じるもんがあったそうで。
あいつもヨガよ。
What, did he load it in preparation for that though? I mean, like, right? I mean, well, maybe he loaded it like after watching that, but
だったらあんなゲスどもに使われる男じゃなかったんじゃ。
Well, that's good.
世界と岩見の言いなりになっとる自分に加減嫌気がさしただけと違うんか。
それでもいいだろう。おかげで清美さんは生きてる。
I'm actually, as much as this can be maybe a little bit of a cop-out, I'm actually kind of happy, to be honest. I mean, I obviously just like Kiyomi, and just to me, it seems like such a really, like, sad fucking ending for her. And I don't know, it definitely felt like a very, like, damn. I mean, I get innocent folks die in Yakuza all the time and stuff, but it's like, fuck me, that was like, just felt like such an undeserved, like, horrendous death for Kiyomi, who really was just, like, yeah, just like was just nothing but a kind person.
南雲の頭も哀れじゃのう。恋敵は清美さんのために自決した染谷じゃ。どうあがいても勝ち目はないじゃろう。しばらくは広瀬一家の立て直しに専念してもらおう。
後のことを頼むな、田頭。松永の兄貴も。
沖縄に行っても達者でな、言うた。
Going to Okinawa with Haruka? Yay! With baby.
もちろんハルトもじゃ。桐生の兄貴のことは残念じゃった。わしらもまだ信じられん。阿川に強い人が。
でもこの子は大きくなってもきっとおじさんの背中を覚えてると思います。
Being tossed around like a football.
私も絶対に忘れないです。おじさんとこれまで一緒に歩いてきた道の続きを今度はこの子と歩かなきゃ。
Oh, poor Haruka. Oh my god, we finally see fucking Majima? Finally? And Daigo. And Saejima? At the end of all things here?
無所出たとこで疲れとるやろが、俺らもお前が出てくんの待っとったんや。話は聞いとるやろ。陽明連合会と戦争が始まるで。
Damn. Dragon Engine Saejima
4代目の
too.
首取られた言うて、若い俊が言い切り立っとる。もう止められん。俺も気持ちはわかるけどな。そしたらどないする？6代目。
クルスタケルは死に、息子の岩見恒夫もぶち込まれた。小清水って男は陽明連合会の跡目としてまだ広島を掌握できていない。
なんや、今が広島への攻め時や言いたいんか。まあ広島でもうちの報復が来ると思うとるはずや。やるんやったら早い方がええやろ。俺は後悔している。
I was like, oh, he's alive? Oh, no.
言えた義理ではないが、俺はお前の親のつもりだった。
Oh, this is a note that he wrote and left behind.
ならば俺は親として伝えなければならないことが山ほどあったはずだ。
He was right there. You could just say it right now.
だが俺はそのことに正面から向き合おうとしてこなかった。そんな俺の前に様々な親子の形が次々に現れた。しがらみや掟に縛られ、子供を純粋に愛してやれなかったことにようやく気づいた親。親を超えることで認めてもらえる、愛してもらえると堅なにまで信じた子供たち。そんな親と子の隔たりが多くの不幸を招くのを目の当たりにした。彼らは親子として向き合っていなかったのだろうか。そうじゃない。彼らは親子の絆を信じていた。それぞれが苦しい定めの中で親子の絆を確かめようと必死で思い悩み続けていたはずだ。ただ彼らには親子として共に過ごす時間が足りていなかった。それだけだ。でもそれはきっと大切なことなんだと思う。だが俺も彼らと同じ鉄を踏んでいた。俺は曲がりなりにも登場界の4代目だった。6代目としてお前を登場界に引き込んだのも俺だ。
Oh, nice name for Daigo.
大悟。俺はお前の親としてそばにいてやる必要はないと思っていた。堂島大吾を男と見込んでお前に全てを託していたと言えば聞こえはいい。だが俺はお前と持つべきだった親と子の時間を捨てて運命と向き合わず消せない過去からも目を背け逃げていただけだ。あの親子たちのことを思うと今の俺には言葉もない。そんな俺がお前や登場界の親だと名乗る資格はない。だからこの手紙を読んだ時
もし俺が死んでいたとしても、どうか親の敵を討とうなんて思わないでほしい。俺の命にそんな価値などない。それが俺の最後の頼みだ、大悟。
親からもらった遺言を俺は守ります。広島と戦争はしない。その上で陽明連合会にはこっちから申し出て五分の杯を交わします。
キルーちゃんに先手を打たれとったわけか。
俺はあの人の手紙に超えるべき親の背中を見た。
ああ。
立派に親やったやないか、桐生。
またこのビルでスカイファイナンスを開きますんでね。ご挨拶をと思いまして。
ああ、聞いたよ。おめでと
う。それで桐生さんのことですけど、伊達さんは本当にあの人の遺体を間違いなく確認したんですか？
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, they're about to fake us out here?
よし、もう一回だ。な、頑張れ。
Oh, he walking.
頑張って、ハルト。
頑張れ、ハルト。
すごい、ハルト。
もうちょい。
桐生さんの死を確認したのはあなただけだ。その後遺体は不可解にもすぐ火葬にされちまった。
桐生には遺族がいない。あの日俺が遺体の確認に呼ばれたのは警察関係者の友人としてだ。
何度聞いても答えは同じってことですか。いつか本当のことを話せる日が来たら、その時は違う答えを聞かせてもらえますよね、伊達さん。
Oh.
見えるか、桐生一馬君。
Not dead.
つい今しがた大道寺実先生が亡くなられたと知らせがあってな。誰だあんたは。私は政治家としてのいろはをすべて大道寺先生に教えられたものだ。今回の尾道の一件、マスコミも世間も大騒ぎだ。選挙も近いというのに全く困ったもんだ。火消しに追われて身が持たんよ。
まあ時間が経てば火は消える。そんなものだ。だがつまらん火種が大ごとになることもある。超大和型戦艦来栖健、岩見恒夫、それらと大道寺先生とのつながりが万が一でも表に出るようなことがあってはならん。そうだろう。もしあんたからマスコミにでも知れれば先生の名前に傷がつく。するとそのことで過去の過ちを詮索される人間が出てくる。彼らの多くは今この国を支える指導者たちだ。わかるかね。
つまりあんたもその一人で口封じの賄賂ってことか。
いろいろ調べさせてもらったよ。養護施設のことを気にかけているんだって。じゃあ金も必要だろう。私は情け深い人間でね、憔悴している人間に鞭は打たない。それを気持ちよく受け取って全ての秘密を守るという意志、それさえ示してくれればいいんだ。
断る。
何？
全てを秘密にしたいのなら俺の条件を飲め。
なんだと？自分が何を言っているのか分かっているのか？
You know who you're talking to?
まず堂島大吾という男を無職に処方しろ。奴が出てこないと広島で戦争が起こるぞ。これ以上の火種は起こしたくないんだろう。
そんなこと貴様、自分の立場が分かっているのか？
条件が飲めないんならこの取引はなしだ。秘密に一生を怯えて暮らせ。
極道ごときがなめるなよ。命が惜しくないのか？場合によってはお前が大事にしている人間も巻き添えになるぞ。
やってみろ。いろいろ調べたんだろう。俺を本気で怒らせたらどうなるか試してみるか。
なら貴様が秘密を守るという保証はどうしてくれる？
死んでやるよ。
何？
あんたの力でこの病院で発行した死亡届を作ってくれ。そうしたら俺は一生消え続けてやる。最後の条件はそうだ。
well, shit.
何言ってんだ桐生。聞いていたろ。俺は消える。俺の死体を確認したとあんたがみんなに伝えてくれ。どうなんだ、この男が証人だ。条件を飲むのか。
おい、ふざけるなって。分かってんのかお前。そんな真似したらもう二度と遥やハルトに会えねえんだぞ。
How very Kiryu.
そうだろうな。
One last sacrifice.
分かった。その条件飲もう。
なんでお前ばっかりこんな。
ハルカやハルト、それに俺の周りにいてくれた多くの仲間たち、あいつらを守れるなら俺は喜んで死んでやるさ。
So where is he?
重いもん背負わせやがって。バカ野郎が。
よし、その調子だハルト。できるぞ。
Oh, but Haruka thinks he's dead. Oh. Is he watching from a distance? Oh. Get your ass up, baby. Baby's like, I'm gonna do this shit.
Yoshi, Ike Haruto. Yoshi, そうだ。頑張れ。
Oh, honestly, it was almost just as sad. But he did live in the end. But now he's like, on paper, he's dead. But if he ever shows up and, I don't know, it's like, that sort of leaves the door open, I guess, for him to potentially come back again. In some way, right? But I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever going to risk seeing Haruka and Haruto again. Because if he does and breaks that deal, then, you know, who knows what would happen to them. It's almost just as heartbreaking, right? It's like he's alive, but he can't ever see them again. Like, what the hell's he gonna do now? But I will say then, after hearing that, I think Kiryu will probably show up again in some way. Maybe not as a main character, but maybe as like a cameo or something. Because come on, he's fucking Kiryu. It's kind of hard to just drop that, you know? It's like John Wick, right? He probably is never really gonna be truly dead. So I wasn't right. No, I mean, God, actually, neither of my theories are right, really. There was a third one I didn't think of. I guessed, okay, well, either he'll maybe live, hopefully get his happily ever after, you know, maybe go and live in peace. He will, or he'll die. And it's not really either, because, I mean, his peace would be living with the kids at Okinawa and, you know, being with Haruka and Haruto. So he's just kind of, I don't know, he's gonna like exist in limbo or something. End. Oh, that transition or lack of transition. All right, hard difficulty, 45 hours. I almost killed 3,000 enemies. A modest 5 million or 6 million yen. And I got a good chunk of the actual completion stuff, too. Oh, thank you. Here, have 1,000,000 yen. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Kiryu. All right. Well, there is one last thing I need to do before I call to the end here. So apparently, I was reported a massive view. What the fuck? Apparently, you can see it if you equip an item called the UFO Finder. If you're in Kamurochō, look toward the Lemon Tower, the roof building, your Onomichi, find some high ground. Look at that. What the fuck? What? UFO Finder? Huh? So apparently there is a karaoke song that people really want me to listen to, or to experience. That's only available in post game and premium adventure. So let's go do that real fast. I think it's this. Hands? Yeah, it must be this.
この曲を送るぜハンズ聞いてくれ深夜2時均一なるどんな夢を見てる無意識に
Yeah, rock the Kiryu.
指先に小さならいつまで見れるどこまで行ける無情にめくれるカレンダー弱くて儚い握力ゼロのはずきっと気づかぬうちに
Oh God.
この手を振りほどき背中を乗り越え愛する誰かを守るだろう
Is there a cinematic? No? Usually kicks in by now.
日本足も震えてるいつかは来るさよならが来る次の日のないカレンダー嘘色染めゆく醜い世界は強い向それでも立ち向かう小さな正義を絶対誰かが見てるからいつまで見れるどこまで行ける
It's a long song.
どんな夢を見てる
Oh, here we go.
汚れなく温かい握力
Baby is here.
大丈夫さ
Aw.
この手は俺の手振りほどき背中を乗り越え
This is me trying to figure out what to feed a baby.
守る手だ
Lur. Aw. Whew, that was a long one. Cute. Nice. Very nice song. Very sweet. I did all right. Very cute. That was a very nice song. I think it might have been the longest song Kiryu had. Usually they're only like 2 minutes long. That's why I was almost like, is there no cinematic on this one? There actually was. It just was like really far into the song. All right, guys. We did it. We freaking beat Yakuza 6. So, my final thoughts on this game. I love this game, dude. I think this game is one of my favorite games in the series. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. And I'm shocked because I definitely didn't think that was going to be the case. I definitely did not think that was going to be the case. Mostly because I feel like I never hear anyone talk about this game, like, much at all. And I figured that was just because that this game was just not that good, or just not, it was just, maybe it wasn't awful, but it wasn't great either. It was just kind of like forgettable. And no, dude, I think this game is like, has one of the best stories out of any of the Yakuza games. Like, it's really, really good. Like, it kind of blows away Kiwami 2's story. As much as I love Ryuji, Kiwami 2's story is carried so strongly, so much by Ryuji, right? And, you know, the relationship with Kaoru was nice, even though it kind of, you know, after the fact gets a little bit ruined by the fact that it goes nowhere. You know, like, there's a lot of cool stuff in Kiwami 2, but also a lot of stupid stuff. You know, that I usually sort of look past because I enjoy the gameplay. I think the gameplay of Kiwami 2 is definitely better than this one. It's like so much of Kiwami 2 is in this game. Like, or should I say so much, well, yeah, no, so much of Kiwami 2 is Yakuza 6. So much of it was drawn from this game, was recycled and reused and made better in Kiwami 2, to be fair, right? Pretty much all the gameplay, all the fighting stuff is just better in Kiwami 2. They definitely figured out Kiryu's mechanics and how he, like, you know, fights people. Like, I definitely wasn't, I don't remember, like, just drop kicking everybody in that game. I think you actually, like, had a decent amount of skills and options, and there was, like, a nice feeling to the movement. The fighting was less jankier. The mini game with that they were used, though I didn't love it in that game, was definitely better than the one in this game. I think this one was definitely a worse version, and I guess first version of what they, I wouldn't say mastered, because it just made it a little bit better in Kiwami 2. And I also think the modular construction thing was just funny in general. Was funnier than the setup they had here. But I think this game's main story is one of the best in the series. Like, no joke. I think the story of this game was kind of fantastic from beginning to end, with very few things that I would argue were, like, stupid pitfalls that have plagued games like 3, 4, and 5, and even Kiwami 2 to some extent. But again, like, Kiwami 2, hard carried by Ryuji, and, like, just a charismatic bad guy. And I wouldn't say any of the antagonists in this game are necessarily quite on that level, right? Of what Ryuji was, with the closest being Sumaya. And Sumaya was really good, right? He was a really good antagonist, but in Tsuneo, not quite. But I also feel like Tsuneo sort of accomplished what I think was necessary as a means of defeating Kiryu, quote unquote, killing Kiryu, right? Because like someone like Ryuji, I don't know if they'd really kill Kiryu, to be honest. Because here's just that kind of dude where, like, yeah, I'm going to fight you mano-a-mano. So, but Ryuji's not going to pull out a gun and shoot Kiryu. He's going to try to, like, he would just look him in his beautiful eyes and be like, ah, fuck, I can't kill you. You're just too cool. That's all these bitches are like, right? All the honorable ones can never kill Kiryu. I mean, not to mention, Kiryu just always beats them, right? He always wins. But I loved this game's cast of characters. I think the boys of Onomichi, the Hirose family, were awesome. Like, they were so... I loved those characters, dude. I wish that we had gotten to know them before this game. I wish they were like people that existed before this game. Like we'd gone along along the game with them, because they were just that good. Like, all of them. Especially Nagamo, though. Nagamo definitely is the highlight. But for just one game, just the amount of impact they had on just not just me, but clearly on Kiryu as well. All right, where at the end he's like, we're gonna die together as brothers. Like, holy shit, man! It was substantial. Not to mention Kiyomi was great. I also think the location of Onomichi was amazing. It was like probably my favorite location in the series. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I like Onomichi the best of any of the locales we've been to. Just the way it looked. I liked Kiryu's, like, his look when he walked around without the blazer or the sleeves rolled up. It was just a really cool look. I also thought there were a lot of really cool twists in this story too. Things that I didn't see coming, like Yuta being the father, or the twist with Hirose, or the secret of Onomichi. They were all really interesting and cool and felt like twists that were earned, and they weren't like stupid twists, you know? That just feel like they didn't cut, like they made no sense. It came out of nowhere and it's just like, this is fucking dumb. It also makes sense even in the end there where like Kiryu's being confronted by one of these politicians, right? Who clearly knows that if Kiryu were to like let loose his secret, this wouldn't be just like a detriment to like Daidoji and his legacy or whatever. It's like, no, dude, this shit is like Japan can't afford this shit. And Kiryu's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll burn this whole country down for my kids. I also thought it was really sweet that what he said about Daigo. I actually think that was one of the biggest highlights from the ending too, was just him acknowledging that, like, one, that Daigo, he saw Daigo as a son, and two, that he kind of failed him, right? Because it is true, and we've sort of been saying that for a while, that Kiryu sort of just dumped this onto Daigo and left him to his own devices, and so Daigo's always just kind of had a lot of issues throughout the entire series, and I thought that was really nice, you know? Here's an interesting thing, though, that I realize now. We got through the end of this game, guys, and the Tojo Clan is still here. What? Huh? That's also surprising to me. I thought for sure that shit was gonna end at the end of this game, like it was gonna end with Kiryu, but it seems to still be around. So, what the hell? If it didn't end in this game, where the fuck's it gonna end? I guess it has to end next game. In like Yakuza 7, or is it gonna be like one of those instances where it just like dies like in between games, like off screen, everybody just died? I'll be very curious about that then. I'm like, are we gonna like start Yakuza 7 and Tojo Clan's just like, yeah, the Tojo Clan was gone, so then Daigo just like fucking slipped on a banana peel the moment he walked through the door and snapped his neck and he's dead, and then Majima and Saejima were like, nah, I don't wanna, and then they just walk away. It's like, I don't know, that is kind of wild. Or it might just simply be the case that without Kiryu around to save the day, it just collapsed, right? But I really was expecting to see that here, to see that as a conclusion at the end of this game, but it didn't actually happen. That does surprise me. I don't know. I think it almost would have been poetic if that had happened, but I guess it must happen some other way. It's gonna happen eventually, but maybe it'll end up being a major plot point of Yakuza 7, and that is definitely not how I thought it would go. But I like that this game is really all about tackling like Kiryu's like decisions that he's made, you know, both good and bad, you know, because even in the final decision he makes, right, it's like, it's so Kiryu that he would like, yes, I'm going to sacrifice my life, my ability to be in the life with Haruka and Haruto, right? Like, I'm not going to jail. No, this isn't even like the equivalent of going to jail or any of that. No, he's like, I am literally removing myself from like being a normal person, being someone that can live with other folks as himself. Like, that's what I mean. I don't know what the hell's happening with Kiryu here. Like, I feel like they're doing this in a way so that they can use him potentially down the line, you know, have him contribute in some way. It's actually not too dissimilar from how they treated Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. How his character actually didn't die. He just essentially got ridden off the show, but they treated it almost like he was like exiled, you know? He just like was gone. It's sort of like that, where they're just sort of like, Kiryu's kind of like walking off into the sunset as a seemingly a dead man, but not actually, I don't know, just, yeah, like a man who doesn't exist anymore, you know? Which, I don't know, I actually think is sadder, to be honest. I actually think that's even sadder than him just dying, you know, having sacrificed himself. The idea is now he's alive, he's still here, but he can't, like, he'll never, I think, be truly happy, you know? Because he'll never be able to be a part of their lives anymore. So I don't know, something really sad about that to me. But again, it's not out of his character. It's exactly something he would do. And funny enough, it wasn't something that I predicted would happen either. I kind of almost wish he had died, honestly. Or just had his happy ending with them, because to me this is actually like, I think this is like the saddest outcome. But I guess at the very least, maybe at least hope that someday he can come back, you know? But I also feel like that in order for that to happen, it'd have to be like the end of the Japanese government. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm surprised they even bothered to save him then, you know? Like, why did they save him? Couldn't they have just left him to die? Wouldn't that have solved their problems then? But yeah, I also think that the sub-stories in this game were also fantastic. I really loved all of them. I loved the fish out of water with Kiryu, like, being, like, surrounded by all this, like, crazy technology that now he just can't even keep up with anymore. It was really funny, and it was honestly elevated a ton by the fact that the whole game was voiced. Every bit of this game being voiced was awesome. I'm saddened that it's only this game that has that, because I genuinely think it added a lot, and it was so cool just hearing Kiryu, like, actually say all these things and not just my goofy voice ad-libbing a bunch of stuff, you know? Like, the Onomichio side story was fantastic. You hear his voice as he actually voices this character was adorable. And it's amazing, you know, like, again, that'll be something that only this game has, and that adds a lot, you know? But there really weren't too many duds. I don't know if there were really any duds in the sub-stories. I really kind of enjoyed all of them. Wait, I just realized something. Hold on. Oh, there's something I must check. There's something I must do. Yes! You fat fucking cat! Eat! Eat, Mr. Kitty! We must be complete. You're in a different spot than you were before. Fill that bar up, Mr. Kitty. Here at the end of all things, we are completing this fucking quest. Yosh! Finally! I got all the cats! Alright, get in touch with the cat. Get the fuck over here. Are you guys done?
これでお前の店も回せるだろう。
はい、十分な数の猫が揃いました。今まで本当にありがとうございました。これは少ないですけど、今までのお礼です。
Heavenly Beast Brace, what the fuck?
これで俺の猫集めも終わりか。
This is indeed the end of my journey.
少し寂しい気もするな。
でも桐生さんが連れてきてくれた猫たちはうちの店でずっと桐生さんを待ってますから、ぜひぜひ癒されたい時には顔を見せに来てくださいね。
ああ、わかった。
それで
Not!
ありがとうございました。
What the hell, Mr. Kitty? What the hell did I just get? What is this? Is this good? Oh, damn, it's hella good. Bracelet blessed with the protection of Suzaku, Genbu, and Byakuya. Wow! It's actually pretty fucking good. Mr. Kitty, what the hell? Why'd you wait so long to give this to me? I could have used this much earlier. Alright, we did it though. I managed to actually get that at the end. Huzzah! Ah. Now I can finally end this Let's Play in peace. But I guess, are there any critiques I have against this? Well, obviously, yeah, this game was definitely a bit jank. The fighting wasn't perfect. Like I said, Kwame2 did pretty much everything gameplay-wise generally better. I would say the sub-stories of this game were elevated a lot, though, by being voiced, but, like, in terms of just pure gameplay, like, yeah, I mean, I think even the food thing was just handled a bit better in that game. Also the heat actions in this, like, being so just kind of bad. Like, not even having, like, a stomp move when the enemy's on the ground is fucking weird, dude. It was very weird. Some of your heat actions being locked behind extreme heat mode as well. Not to mention, it just felt like, there wasn't... I feel like when you're in extreme heat mode, so much of it was just, like, getting wailed on by dudes and just not dying because you can't die in extreme heat mode, but, like, you just take a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, it was a little all over the place. I also think the fact that only part of the city being unlocked kind of sucked. Like holy shit, really? Like they just couldn't even finish the champion district in time. That's super odd. The fact that this area up here is also totally locked off. Was there even a fucking? Is there even a place to bet here? Is the homeless casino even here in this game? I actually don't know if it is. I don't think it is. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much. So it's not like I specifically loved that casino, but it is kind of odd for it to just be gone. But other than that, some of the other minigames, like I like the spearfishing minigame. I thought was actually pretty great. The bar thing was hilarious. Yeah, I thought that, just the idea that Kiryu was like, I just gotta go make friends is really funny. And that minigame was, you know, still just as hilarious as it was in Kiwami 2. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, other than that, I don't really have a whole lot to critique on this game. The story does a lot for me, man, and the characters. Again, I would argue that Tsuneo wasn't like, he's not exactly like a Ryuji, but I also don't think the game was going for that, nor do they necessarily need it. The closest would be Sumaya, and he was a great character, right? And he was actually a great antagonist. He was a good kind of rival character. Oh, I guess I could say one thing. I think I absolutely understand people's critiques against this game for not including a lot of the major mainstay characters in like Kiryu's final adventure. I definitely get that. For me, it didn't particularly bother me like a ton, but there's one I would say out of all of them that I am slightly disappointed didn't get a bigger role, and that's Majima. Just because Majima has been with Kiryu through thick and thin. I'm glad we saw him there at the end. I was kind of expecting a bit more of a reaction from him, but Kiryu was seemingly gone. But I also sort of, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, I also think he probably, well, actually, I don't know. He didn't even really react that much. Actually, no, it was Saejima I was thinking of. No, Saejima, like, if Saejima, hearing that Majima was dead, he didn't react to it much. That's right. That's right. It was not Majima. When Saejima learned or thought that Majima was dead, he didn't actually react that much to it, right? So maybe it's just kind of the same way with Majima, you know? But he almost ran over him one time, and he got really, like, scared, remember? I don't know. I think at this point, though, I mean, Majima's been around for a long time. He's also gone through a bit of a period of being a little bit jaded and kind of feeling like, you know, not the same Yakuza he was before. So I think he's changed a bit as well. But I definitely would have liked to have seen him be a bit more a part of the story here for this one, because I do think he also got kind of screwed over a bit in Yakuza 5. That's the only one, though. I like, especially like, I think Akiyama being here was cool. I don't necessarily feel like Saejima needed to be here for Kiryu's story, because they only really, to be honest, they haven't interacted with that much. They had a cool fight, but I mean, like, even Akiyama to an extent, I'd say of any of the characters that he's like he's become pals with, you know, it was really just Majima that I feel like could have and maybe should have been a bit more of a prevalent role. But at the same time, I also feel that a lot of those characters were tied to a lot of shit with the Tojo Clan, a lot of things that sort of, I don't know, have kind of imprinted negative feelings with Kiryu, you know? Like, I don't know if Kiryu's ever really just like out having fun with these guys, except for in the goofy sub stories, you know? Like, but like main story wise, it was always like serious business. But in this game, he actually like got to find a group that he was truly like, seemed to be just like happy with, that he liked them a lot, you know? And I liked them too. I don't know, seeing Kiryu be happy in that way was nice. I liked the moment when he was like, you know, we're not gonna let them do this to our family, right? And it was like, I don't know, man. I think that they did a great job. As much as, you know, like, yeah, Majima would have been nice to be there. To Nagamo and that group of boys were great. I think they were kind of a perfect group for Kiryu's final adventure. All the things you guys have pointed out too about how this game is like Kiwami 1 again, how Hirose is like Kazama, all these things that tie to Kiryu as a person, you know? And the fact that Kiryu recognized in the end that he had done wrong by Daigo, you know? That sort of self-reflection was nice. But I do feel really bad for Haruka, because Haruka's always going to think Kiryu's dead too, and that's just sad. But I don't know. Maybe I hope that someday that they get back together again, that she knows that and she can be with him. I hope so. It may not be in any of these. I don't know. It might be a while, right? I think we're going to be focusing mainly on Ichiban in these next few games. So I don't know if Kiryu's really going to be like any major role in it, but maybe he'll show up as a cameo. But aside from that, I don't know. I think the torch is getting passed here. But I guess with that then, we have now completed every game with Kiryu as a main character. We've like basically completed the original like Yakuza story, right? Like, damn, dude, we've been doing this just since Yakuza 0 and we're finally here. Basically the end of Kiryu's thing. So I guess with that, out of all the games I've now played a shit ton of these freaking Yakuza games and also Judgment games. I've told you guys I've been giving my tier list at the end of all these. I guess it's time to update it now with this done. And it might surprise some of you guys with what I actually have to say here. So Yakuza 0 and Lost Judgment are still like at the top for me. And again, I still don't know. Those two are so close to me that I still don't think I can like pick one over the other. Some days I feel it's Yakuza 0, and sometimes I feel like it's Lost Judgment, but they're still like at the tippity top for me. And then the number 2 below that is this game. Yakuza 6. I'm not kidding you, man. For the longest time, it was Kiwami too, but I think this game actually takes my spot below them, below the top there. I really loved this game, dude. The story just did so much for me. And even with Kiwami 2's improvements, and like gameplay stuff, the story just for me, this is gonna sit with me for a long time. Story especially for games like this, right? Are just they do a lot for me. I can get through it, like I can fall in love with a game that has an incredible story and maybe mediocre gameplay. Look at Nier Gestalt, right? Holy shit, that game's gameplay sucked ass. But I didn't give a fuck because that game's game's story was unbelievable, all right? And then they fixed it with Replicant, which was nice. And it's kind of the same thing here. The story that is here as a final game for Kiryu, I think it was an amazing send-off. And it makes me happy. It makes me happy that he got the send-off that I feel like he deserved. And it was just a captivating story from beginning to end. So, like I said, Yakuza 0, Lost Judgment, like tied for first. Then Yakuza 6, Kiwami 2, then probably Judgment. And then I'd say Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, then Yakuza 4, then Yakuza 3, and then Kiwami 1. Those would probably be my top from favorite to least favorite tier list for the Yakuza games. But yeah, guys, there you have it. And with that means that next time we are hopping into a completely different protagonist. And I will say, Yakuza 7, unlike Yakuza 6, which I meant to say this before too. I think the reason why people just don't talk about this game, despite how good it is, I think people just didn't play this game. I think a lot of people just skipped this game in general for whatever reason, which is a bummer because I think this game deserved to be played by people. But a game that cannot be said about is Yakuza 7. Now, Yakuza 7 or Yakuza Like a Dragon, that game I've heard a lot about from people. And I've heard a lot of people say that is their favorite, one of their favorite games in the series. I've seen a shit ton of people say they put that above Yakuza 0. It was just, holy shit, wow. That's pretty amazing for a first outing with a new protagonist. Not to mention a completely different battle system too. Whereas this is kind of the end of Yakuza games, I think, having this like action battle system. Now it's just basically gonna be a new turn-based battle system, and the Judgment series is gonna be carrying the action stuff again. But I've heard nothing but good things about it. But I've also heard it's very large. It is a very large game. I don't know if it's as long as or as hefty as Yakuza 5 was, but it's definitely a big one. So, needless to say, I'm going to need some time before I hop into that one. That's definitely going to be like, I got to prepare myself. I hopped into Yakuza 6 not too long after Yakuza 5, all things considered, but part of the reason was just because I knew this game was relatively short. And funny enough, this game ended up being the exact same length of episodes as Kiwami 1, which was the shortest one up till now. I would still say this game was slightly longer than Kiwami 1 because I think some of the episodes, some of these episodes were pretty long in comparison to Kiwami 1, but only a bit longer. I kind of realized when I came back to this series, I initially was like, oh man, this game feels way bigger. And then I suddenly realized, oh wait, I'm actually almost done with the sub-stories, never mind. But yeah, awesome game. I loved this game. I'm so glad that I played it, and I'm so glad that, I don't know, I guess I'm glad I was surprised by it too. Part of me is almost happy to know that this, like, I seem to be maybe like one of the few people who just played it and just, I guess, loved it this way, because it just seems like this is not a game that's talked about, and I just think that's a shame to an extent, because it should be. It's amazing. And a great send-off for dear old Daddy Kiryu. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this series as much as I did. Thank you guys for sticking around with me from the beginning of Kiryu's journey all the way to the end here. It's been a lot, you know? These have been have been some of my favorite Let's Plays. So it's just been a joy to go through this experience and this journey with the Dragon of Dojima, and to do it alongside you guys. I appreciate all the tips as well, and all the things that you guys have, the story, insightful story bits that you've all mentioned to help me really appreciate the story that much more. But if you guys enjoyed this series, please do leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And hey, if you haven't already, why not consider subscribing? Because of course it's not the end. We still got so many more Yakuza games to play. Subscribe now, hop aboard the SSLP as a Pinky Penguin, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. But yeah, guys, next time we're back to the Yakuza series. It will likely be Yakuza 7, unless freaking Sega fucking decides to return to Judgment. We haven't heard about that new Judgment game in forever, so just assume that at this point it will likely be Yakuza 7 as the next one in this lineup. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for joining me for another awesome Yakuza playthrough. Let's all say goodbye to Kiryu. Bye, Kiryu! No, not you. I meant the penguins. Bye, penguins! That's good. That's good enough. Thank you guys for joining me. Kiryu appreciates it too. Yes, I very much appreciate it. I hope I come back again so that I may run through more physics objects. May we all be so lucky, Kiryu. But anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thanks for joining me. And as always, till next time, stay classy!